This is Deb Halfrich, hashtag RedheadedSheHulk, and I'm losing some weight today, so you're going to have to just live with the chin. The chin comes and goes. It exists when I'm in the process of losing weight. It tightens right up when I'm equivalently fed. I'm in the process of fasting, 75% of 150 pounds, of 200 total pounds. I'll just stick with that one right now. What I'm doing right now is demonstrating my philosophical method, my stand-up philosophy intertwined, my sheet Einsteining of consciousness. So I'm now blockchaining between LinkedIn, my own website, debhalfrich.squarespace.com, and here I'm going to live stream for a while and narrate how smart I am, how I'm using consciousness this evening. I just did some great work this morning, and nobody's seen it, and I'm really stressed. Water stressed, food stressed, gas stressed, internet access stressed. I have no resources. And no matter how hard I work, and I worked so hard, I have billions of dollars of intellectual property wrapped up in this body. But yeah, here I sit on the Carnegie Mellon campus. Having no one to talk to. And no idea how to get an appropriate level person who can just give me an annual salary for 1 year. We stay on campus. Let me have some conversations. Let me talk this all out. Let me plot it out. Let me get some mentoring from some professors. Let me negotiate with you. I might, want to. Yeah, right now you're pissing me off. I'm seriously thinking I made a mistake and should have went to Stanford. I've been holding this in the back pocket. Alumni House pissed me off. Somebody's got to help me. For all y'all's sake. I'm just the little redheaded girl who's grown up to give Sigmund Freud vagina envy. I have a better definition of the human subconscious, and I use it differently. I know how to use my subconscious. Like Robin Williams, Dave Chappelle, like jazz musicians, dancers. But I'm using English. And it seems that with the ever decreasing attention span, get to 6 seconds. It's 2.3 seconds now with the pandemic. I can't get any of y'all to listen to me. First off, I got the whole isolation thing. But then, the Buddha went off to my little bat cave and said, let me survey everything we know right now. I've been working this brain philosophically. I'm a born philosopher. And I wish, again, I would point out, I would look at you, but I like to look, I don't know where I'm looking. I do look down. I'm on campus. I can look at campus. This is completely different than this is completely different. This is completely different than in the Pat Cave. So now I get it. PCB. Okay, I'll probably need to return. I don't want that. Blah. We put this. And here was some learning. So the question was, I was in complete stream of consciousness, artistic flow. I'm trying to catch you up. So I was going really fast to catch you up because we really are going to actually practice some scholarship. It doesn't take too long. Okay, maybe that's better too. Ooh, ergonomics. I got knees. I could cross my knees. For the first 50 years of my life, not only was it impossible for me to cross my legs on top of, not the male style, the female style. Well, God, I had a generalized leg crossing styles. Shit. This species. So, you see, it's how it's the stand-up philosophy. It's going to ping, 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 and it's all brilliant. It's Robin Williams. He set me up in my head with his stand-up. And then there's the whole thing that today is officially # Free Will Gathering Day. I totally made another version of Good Will Hunting. I have. And the Fifth Force, Fifth Element, upgraded into real life. Redheaded brilliance. I need to fight. I need to go off anywhere, but I would like a Chris Tucker. Get Chris Tucker holler. I don't need anything. You're the only element, a fifth element. I need to bring to the Fifth Force movie franchise. You mean? I mean, Jackie Chan has played black man, white woman buddy movie. Did I just create myself a franchise with Chris Tucker? I did. Now, let me pull focus. As a documentarian that I am, why I'm really good at this. This is what we should all be doing. We should all get ourselves a little, I'm going to make the play of my life room, or entire college campus. That's what it takes. School of Drama, right over there. But I'm not drama. I don't want to. I don't want to. I have respect for. I can see the craft now so intensely, but I want to do new thing every performance. Sue me. That is what consciousness is about. Describing consciousness. Okay. It's not exclusionary. Like the art of performing someone else's words and performing an ensemble. I don't extreme regard. But I'm saying that doesn't explain consciousness. But going the one woman show concept, Socratic monologue concept, stream of consciousness out loud concept explains why consciousness explains why, what, and how. Doesn't explain when or where. Does it explain where? We're already 8 minutes into this performance, and I'm blowing your mind. We're gonna set that off because I do want to do something that I don't know that I can succeed at. I'm reading the as soon as there's no answer, 83% on the battery. We're now at 8 minutes and 23 seconds. Don't test me. As far as just noticing coincidences, or did I mentally make that happen? I sure as fuck did, y'all. I sat here and looked at like 8:16, and so I just like bent time a little bit. This is what's happening. I'm telling y'all, you just don't have the brain capacity to pull in all of the information about yourself. You're not seeing, it's like I got a control panel for human consciousness over here. And I dimensionally, I just see everything. I just see everything. Sometimes on his 95-degree day, I think I've become adapted to the Pittsburgh climate. Earlier this summer, when the numbers, I thought the climate was going to be the death of me. Even as I said, hey, this training camp for Africa, Pittsburgh probably more miserable than Africa. And it's very miserable coming from Seattle for the past decade. In San Francisco and West Coast, basically, last 25 years. but I'm adapting to this. I'm really, my physiological degree of difficulty is right up there. I am demonstrating that y'all, again, got another thing wrong. It's not the fountain of youth. You want to find it, the definition is waterfall of youth. It's a vibrant, organic, massive flow of energy through your body. Those of you in the Indian tradition may be aware of the phrase Kundalini awakening. What it is, know how to create it, how to sustain it. Again, one of the things that I just can't, I am transmitting brain waves at a different frequency than anyone else has the receiver for right now. Like if I just have money in the bank, oh my God, I can't tell you all. I mean, I'm styling under all this stress. But if I wasn't financially destitute, I am telling you all, what I could create. I mean, it's again, the reason you don't have a book and my own feature film created in my little animation app and stuff, like, I'm dead serious about this. Because I'm doing what y'all, so y'all don't think I'm delusional. Everything I do is trying to hustle to get money, not the pure work. The pure work of being the fifth force, of being the Socrates 2020s. What that means is I'm just asking, I'm in love with my dynamic capacity to ask better questions, because that I have immediate better answers to so much of human health. Mental, being alive, being in joy, being vibrant, being not your age. All right, we go back to the article. So we're going to the download. The article, you got to download that. I'm going to put the live streaming URL in LinkedIn. Does that work? Like I think anyone ever gonna come to a live stream I do. Okay, so this is okay. So this is where all the blockchaining, where the epiphany just happened, where this article got published in. Show me the study. So I'm now having my own personal Socratic dialogue with a study by Helene Wabe, who is with ions. The helicopters even what is this all? Yeah, this place is stressful. Noise pollution wise, the weapons of mass landscaping, poisonization. I'm having a great evening performing the play of my life by myself. I think the kids is probably now on their eating hour, and then I don't know. Yeah, like it's 7:30. So yeah, it's like 8 o'clock. There's some entertainment that might be going on, or maybe later. Maybe last night was a meet and greet. Like 1,000 kids. I don't know the statistics how many kids are on campus. I'm curious. I'm curious of the growth over time. And then I'm like, surely that's online. And then I'm like, or is that a proprietary secret? I don't know. I don't care that much. I care about asking the questions. This is why I'm special. This is why I'm cool with broadcasting. That I'm really necessary. Because I don't want to do anything. This is sort of everyone else. You get this one great epiphany, and then boom, you lock yourself in, and maybe that's great for you. I don't know. I'm not judging. So one time I don't have anything more to say about it. I'm just saying there's the alternative. But for me, it would drive me crazy. There's so much possibility, and there's important work in demonstrating how to keep generating possibilities. Because we're all just ending up with like the first thing that pops in our mind for like our own life. That's why nobody's happy. That's why nothing's getting done. That's why everyone's argumentative and everything. We're spending all this energy not being who we are. That's the problem I'm here to solve. I'm being exactly who I am, and it is such like a high level quality among a lot of different genres. You know, this is stand-up philosophy. But where are the unions of our references? Because I'm going for light bulbs, not laughter. And so what that means is, you know, laughter, you really are trying to hit a broad spectrum. I'm trying to make really, 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 really smart people with a lot of money really, really, really impressed. Simply because I'm over here impressing myself. What do they get? The complexity. Uh-oh. That was one of those, really. Again, here, 10,000 hours I'm practicing. Learning about things, oh no. I didn't want to cough that. It wasn't, yeah. See, it's simply a dryness. And the cough, look at this is completely new to me. This is biopsychokinesis. Reverse engineer how my autonomic body works using my subconscious. That then comes back out my mouth. So yeah, it's just one of those lines of dehydration. You know what I'm talking about? Like, it doesn't hurt. It's not a big deal, but it was getting, it really was escalating. And just like a line of like my throat sticking together or one fold. Just a line of like not okayness in my throat, where I had this pattern of coughing. COVID, coughing. But that's color commentary. That's Monday morning quarterbacking, because I wasn't worried about anyone. They know it around. The sun is setting, so we don't have much time. That's the whole point of that. So I'm going back to my article. I'm sorry, I had that. There was a whole performance, but I'm gonna leave you hanging. I'm gonna tell you about it and everything. So one of the things. So we're talking about studies that show that two people, one's mind can affect another's body state, and they put the sender and the receiver. And if they put the receiver is sitting in a 2,000-pound electromagnetically shielded room. I don't understand. If we didn't know that we were trying to block electromagnetic radiation, electromagnetic signals, sorry for putting radiation. Sorry, radiation is what it means to you is not what it means to me. Radiate waves is what I was talking about. I know that's not the common definition of the word, but that's what I was talking about. And I don't, all off on, I can't fix the English language when the sun, we're having magic hour here. Yeah. Take that. I'm such the auteur. I'll get my directorial on as well this time. Just so funny as fuck, right? Can you handle my intelligence? So I guess I should leave before. Let me set up what I love when I don't know something. It doesn't happen very often. There's a theory of everything, and so it's just I have to think about the question to get the answer. I might not have known the answer, but I think the question. I'm like, here comes the answer. This is so. It, sort of like we know, like, okay, the way that those two people in completely separate places would be communicating would be electromagnetic. So we're going to shield the room. And it works anyway. This magician tricked this puppy. It has to lie in the fact that the two people are communicating through the electromagnetic spectrum. They are electromagnetic shielded. Now, where I have to do a little more philosophical living experiences, got to get my subconscious to set up some demonstration for me to understand what I'm talking about as far as solving. You see, okay, so I both believe that I've disproven part of this and unproven another part of it. See, we're in a real matrix here. Let me back up. Electromagnetically shield people when we're trying to run experiments on consciousness. Why are we taking that precaution if we don't have some bias, unconscious bias, that the mechanism would be electromagnetic? There's sort of a premise, an invisible paradigm. Why don't we air seal? Just soundproof. Why do we 2,000-pound electromagnetic shield? So Deb, so your premise that everything's electromagnetic, and that especially how human beings operate is entirely electromagnetic. But I can see Sherlock. This she thinks question. It doesn't disprove my theory, and I didn't read any further. I'll go read and study. Maybe I could, if y'all would get me a patron, somebody to pay me. I'd go on and on and on, finding things I hadn't yet got to think about, and show you how complexly I think to get down to a fundamental, simple truth. The problem is this 2,000-pound electromagnetic shield. I don't have any data on how they're doing that. So they might be, completely shielding electricity, but not magnetism. Or, electricity's on hertz. Magnetic fields, how to property, it flashed through, but I mean, the measurement scale. It was a conversation I had with a kid on campus where I said, what is time and space? And he was like, measurements. There's a place of some smart people and free will gathering. And we put the question, what is consciousness, up on a blackboard, I get to solve them. I guess I put the question up. On YouTube, live streaming live today. It's been Tuesday evening. Yeah, time to go. It's 7:45 on someday in August 24th. And nowhere near a perfect Jordan in any way, shape, or form. This was awesome. This has been a webinar on me embodying how I bring my stream of consciousness to life digitally in a very entertaining way. It's also extraordinarily educating. I don't know if I go too fast. I don't know if all my premises, I got a whole lingo here of bioelectricity. It's just, I live in a different world. Once the light bulb came on about bioelectricity, while everything is reality physically the same, how I think about it is entirely altered. Brand new theory of human energy, potential, and well-being. Nobody phoned me back. But the isolation, it makes the work better and better and better. Because it's a theory of everything. So it's like literally the work is in, well, what do I pick and choose? How? Well, one thing you gotta give me, I don't know who the audience is. The audience right now is just me doing that. Because there's literally, nobody's paying me, nobody's, so I go at my own pace. But you won't take very long. Maybe, 3 different 20-minute videos, or once you start getting me, you'll be on your way to living in an entirely new world. Quickly. And in a way that all of a sudden, you pass it along and having, that consciousness is life force, is bioelectricity. Narrows down every unanswered question. They sort of just go away. It's now just questions I haven't had the physical time to ask myself yet. We present everything as mysterious when it's all self-evident. When we are not living under the laws of plantation capitalism. I'll swing that back because I could state it in a more philosophically creative way, but it also pragmatically. helping people move towards having this feeling of knowing who they are, knowing that they're always trying to do their best. And no matter how wrong things go, if you're always trying to do your best, the world should be set up to give you a next play. You can't keep just taking people out the game because no one will hire them. And then the few, the few, mostly non-responses in crucial ways. But then the few people who would respond would answer totally different questions than what were in my email. They did not do their work with heart. The magnetic field of going, don't just follow the standard procedure, pay attention to this human and call her so she can get some extraordinary help to do extraordinary work in the world. On behalf of the university to care about. The Andrews are kicking up a storm in their graves. And what that story is, and we're losing the light fast, and I'm going for a Pippin. You know it, I know it. Now it's out in the open. This is again, we get things out in the open. Just be clear. Like, let's stop with all the suppositions and back and forth and subterfuge and games and shit. Let's just start talking to each other, being present. Let's be who we are. All of this social layer. I'm telling you, people are so cool when they feel like they could be exactly who they are. This has been Deb Helfrich, #RedheadedSheHulk. This has been a stream of consciousness demonstration performance to sort of entice people to, get on their phone or the live streaming and just chat themselves up. Chat yourself up. Get to know yourself. Like, really, talk about your favorite movies. Talk about these big, challenging life questions. Mine is just like, how does all work? Because I'm got nobody paying attention to me. I'm clearly not doing it well. How does it work? I know how it works now. All of it. With that, I inbound the ball on Danny Ainge's back and win the game. Now, all these double quicks and everything, it won't come in 3:33, but okay, it was on my end. Harmony.